It's day 43 in the wilderness. I've been separated from my party. Oh wait, there they are. Greetings, people of the internet. So today we're in the Angeles National Forest. If you've been watching for a while, you know my friend David. Hi, good to see you again.
I'm Lisa.
Yeah, that's Lisa. Up ahead, you know Patrick. Say hi, Patrick. Whoa.
Have that removed immediately.
That is a huge rock I just tripped over. Perhaps I should pay more attention to the hike than the camera, but oh well. And last but not least on our journey is Chris up there.
Whoa.
And to tell us where we're hiking to, David?
Well, we are hiking to, I call it the tunnel that goes to nowhere. It may have a more official name than that, but I haven't really come across it. The story goes that in the 1960s, this was being built as part of a possible escape route in the event of thermonuclear war. Or probably just nuclear war too.
Apparently they built the tunnel, but not the road, because this is one rocky piece of shit.
The version I read was that they were building the road, but the budget either got used up or got pulled. So they got about, I've heard about 4 miles in, building 2 tunnels, and then stopped. So they're the tunnels that go to nowhere. And we found some gold. Not really, it's pyrite, but if you're a fool, it's gold.
But most importantly, we found the first tunnel to nowhere.
It's an impressive looking tunnel.
So, part of the tunnel has some metal, what would you call these? These aren't trusses. Scaffolding, metal scaffolding. But then there's just rock.
You've come to my abode, never to escape!
Shine your light over on that.
We may have been journey.
Somebody's being hateful.
Here, so we actually take a look at that. Those are actually little tiles.
Okay, this tunnel was built in the 60s. I think that's why they have the original tile inside. It was the journey. Okay, wait a second.
I found another rock. And we come to the end of the first tunnel.
Hey guys, come see the second tunnel.
Where is it? Way up there. Whoa.
I need to leave the group now, head back to land of civilization, and I will do my best to avoid your friends, the rocks.
With how much they're hanging around, I think they're family.
Yeah.
They're trying to kill me just like my family.
Just the body alone
Now,
didn't freak
if
us out.
you've turned into a zombie, do you want us to shoot you in the head?
Well, I don't know. Do you want to be my zombie family?
We can start a new Skid Row up
Not
here.
a zombie.
Yeah.
Going with
See,
not
the problem is, if I die, I think I might lose my right to vote. And that's really important to me.
only
Well-
if you have a death certificate.
That's true.
Then you're provably dead. That's true. If I don't legally die.
And if you're undead,
I wonder if it's a felony not to file a death certificate if you're dead. You know, for
I don't think normally you have control over that.
no,
But
I
they
mean,
can't try a dead person for a crime. The other thing is,
So they could
if
make
you were
charges.
dead, I could be like, you totally stole something from me. And you'd be like, that's slander. I'd be like, you can't slander the dead.
You cannot slander the dead. But I want
But you
to
can speak ill will of the
state.
dead.
You can, but it's
Okay,
rude. But
And these are the conversations we have in the land called nowhere.
We are officially nowhere. In fact, if you pull out a GPS,
Ta-da!
it doesn't even come up with zeros. It just comes up with a null symbol for both north and east-west.
what do you mean? Where are we in terms of northwest right now? Or is
We
it-
are nowhere, because this is the tunnel to nowhere. We are now nowhere. We've gone off the grid.
Ooh.
We found the
Twilight Zone.
I know my mind.
It's like going through a magic wardrobe.
Wait, so
There'd be dragons. We're
There'd
at
be
the end of the
dragons.
map.
that is awesome. Although it is mapped because there are coordinate points to it.
There absolutely are coordinate points, but I'm saying that they're null and null.
When you go back to the tunnel, you'll enter the enchanted forest. You'll no
So
longer
the
be in the
coordinate
desert.
points I took to get us here,
Those, I believe, are the coordinate points to that end of this
that
tunnel,
entrance.
I believe.
and so now we're officially nowhere.
Nowhere.
I say so, yes.
That's
We are nowhere. Not far from the bridge to
Finally
nowhere.
home! I made it home!
I made it home.
I'm nowhere!
And my college counselor said I wouldn't get anywhere. I got nowhere.
Wait, so now that we've
That
gone
tunnel
nowhere,
goes
where's
beyond
next?
Beyond nowhere back to somewhere?
I don't know.
Tunnel to nowhere, tunnel
Is it
to
like
somewhere.
a Mobius strip? Do you come out the other side where you began?
It would be so cool.
Come out the
if
other
you
side
walked down that
cleansed.
route over there.
Oh my god.
So this is a religious experience.
Yes, the looping tunnel. You can never escape Noah.
Lost. We've just
Shangri-La.
this is how they invented Lost.
It's like those forests in Legend of Zelda that you have to go like up, up, down, left, right.
Have a good, safe drive.
Yes,
Don't
careful.
turn into a zombie.
I know I said this in my last video when I was up in Lake Arrowhead, but scenery out here is beautiful. It's always nice to get out of the city, get out into the wilderness for a little bit of fresh air. And there it is.
24?
There's the next tunnel.
I was saying we just dedicate our journey to the men and women, mainly men,
Mainly men. Probably prison men.
probably prisoners, who built this tunnel just to have it all end up being a hiking diversion.
Which I thought was quite Kafkaesque.
It is. There's something about all the various papers and triplicate that I'm sure were filed to construct this in the 60s. All
bridge that
on
goes
paper,
nowhere.
no email.
So much existential crisis went into this.
It is literally like a Sisyphusian undertaking, because we built this tunnel, we got 4 miles in, and we're done. It's done.
Did they build this tunnel for rock and roll?
We built this tunnel.
We built this tunnel for rock and roll.
We built this tunnel out of rocks and
Soil. We built this tunnel. We built this tunnel with rocks and soil.
You two are super dorks. Which luckily, those are the types of dorks I like. The construction on this tunnel is very similar to the other one. Got the
Same, actually.
yeah, metal support structure and then just sections of rock.
Oh no.
We're noticing that this tunnel doesn't echo the same way as the other one was.
How cool is that?
Taken on 7, 16, 12, H and P. Don't know which one is
I
which.
feel like I need to take a picture of the picture. So it's been here, or at least was taken 2 years ago. Someone is still taking pictures and printing them out on paper. How very 20th century. I don't think past this tank we're gonna get very far.
Well, we got to the tank.
We got the nowhere tank.
This is what's at the end of all of it, is a tank. It's like, well, we give up. Shit.
I don't think you can get up there.
Get on it? I can get on it.
No, I don't think so.
Just
Yeah, from the back.
I wouldn't want you to cut yourself.
This has the potential to be a very bad idea. I'm in.
Or an awesome one.
A little slippery.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, I guess I got to get down there to get a nice video of this. Tell the world who you are.
My name is Elisabeth Aultman, and I am at the end of the tunnel to nowhere. I'm beyond nowhere.
Okay.
And
There's a can?
at the end of everything, there is a corroded water container on its side.
Do you feel like you're on top of the world?
I feel like I'm at the end of the world.
We found an abandoned tank, which sounds actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's from World War II.
Oh, it's also super hot.
We're gonna cook some meth in here later? No. One man, another man, and a third man, and a
me.
woman. In a tank. In a world of abandoned tunnels and highway projects, deep in the heart-ish of the Angeles National Forest. Elisabeth Aultman, David August, Patrick Downey, Aaron Matthew Kaiser, in budget underrun. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Every kitchen had one of these at home.
A bench rebar?
Why,
That could impale them to death?
why spend thousands of dollars on a tree hut or a playground or swings when you can get your kid your very own rebar?
It's
Do you not want to spend hundreds of dollars, tens of dollars, or ones of dollars on your exercise system? Well, come out to nowhere, and you can do extremely dangerous bouncing up and down on 50-year-old rebar. Risks may include death, laceration, impalement, and disappointment.
It's so fun, even kids can do it! Oh shit! Maybe not.
I'm Patrick Downey, and I'm going to take you through the next 20 minutes of rebar fitness. Are you ready? Get your rebar, and let's get started. When I started this, I was 280 pounds 20 minutes ago. Now look at me.
We're exiting the initial tunnel.
Oh, or are we?
Or are we? Did we just enter a time loop? Do we want to have a moment of silence for finishing the 2 tunnels?
No, I want to finish my conversation.
What?
We can have a moment.
So mean.
We can have a moment of silence.
Finish your conversation.
I was kidding about the moment of silence.
I was kidding about the back and finishing the conversation. So.
Yeah, because you don't like David, really.
Hate David.
We clearly all hate
God.
each other. That's why
would I come here?
to the middle.
I don't know.
No reason.
Well, you heard I was going to be here.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're super famous and
Yeah, I am.
follow all your YouTube videos. And
Yeah.
you should follow this guy. I don't know his username. You should follow this guy on YouTube.
Oh, there's another rock! Damn it! That's like...
We might actually have 3 sequences of rock tripping now. It's officially funny.
What was your favorite part of this psych?
Probably the people, company.
Except for Lisa.
I'm a bitch.
We gotta call roadside assistance to get my keys. Little like Slim Jim in the side. Get us back in. Get this puppy underway again.
So this bulldozer we saw early on in the hike, so that means we're almost done.
Yep.
Anyone want to go again?
Nope.
Not today. But we'll probably be back at some point.